attempt. We are back. We are back. We are back. I don't know what happened. The first live, the internet failed. So this is the second attempt at it. Let's do this again, my people. Let us try this again. If you are here on the second round, welcome back. I know it's going to take some time to send out the notification, but let's attempt at this a second time. Welcome back to the live. If you were here before, big up yourself as you come in. So earlier on we were talking about the ongoing situation with the court case with Gintu and Marwa out of the Nyabohanse village in Kenya. All right, so this is what we were discussing before. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Real Things vlogs and reactions. We want to cover that pending situation, that pending issue where Gintu was taken to court due to some shenanigans that transpired. And we see where Gintu's sister came out to talk out on the situation. I was saying earlier on the first live that, the way how Gintu's sister was speaking about the whole thing, it's as if, this is a whole new person she's talking about, because, I mean, it's blood, it is her brother. It's her brother, and I don't expect anything less, honestly. I don't expect anything less, but most people, once your family, honestly, once your family is doing something out of the norm, most people will tend to want to turn the other way and ignore it. And in this case, we see where Gintu was just up and down doing a lot of shenanigans, a lot of things that would have let, any regular person, any normal person, not regular person, any normal person want to scratch their head and wonder if this is somebody who is of a right mind. Yeah, that was what we were seeing. You understand? Stalking and all kind of thing that he was doing. This was crazy, which resulted in himself and Marwa going to court because he showed up at a site where Marwa was doing his thing, doing charity work, and I think it rubbed Marwa differently based on what was happening all along. It rubbed him differently. Anyways, we've seen where Gintu's sister came out with a video today, and I myself didn't even hear anything about the court proceedings except after watching her video. Then I realized what happened, because Marwa never took to his platform to say anything. And that court proceedings actually maybe in its has finished about some 2 days now. I think so. And he never said anything on his platform. So I heard Gintu's sister this afternoon, speaking about some of the things that happened. But the thing that strikes me the most, I was saying in the first live that I was doing before it got disconnected, I was saying that the way how she was speaking about her brother is really, really surprised me. Like, it is as if she has never seen him done anything, crazy with all the village shenanigans, all the shenanigans that he's been up and down the village carrying on. Okay, it's her brother, I get it, and she would want to defend him, but it's crazy. It is crazy. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You don't stay there and sit there and encourage somebody to be showing up at somebody's gate, pulling out your camera and filming, even though the person is a public figure, just like himself. I don't think he would be okay for somebody to be doing that to him. So apparently, she's saying that in her video today, she's saying that the chief OECS officer was saying to them that they need to go home and work things out. Now she came back saying that and also saying that it's gonna be hard. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. To the person who came in and hit the like button, thank you for that. Came back saying that it's gonna be hard to do that because the other party, which is Marwan family, is behaving as if they own the world and they don't want peace. It's crazy because if you stop to think about it, as I was saying earlier, Marwa is minding his own business. Long gone are the days when they were expelled from the villa, which is Gintu, Mogesi, and themselves, and they were rebelling. Those days are long gone when Marwa came out and tried to clear the air about what really transpired on the grounds, which a lot of us already knew what happened based on the fact that everything played out on camera. You understand? So he came out and he cleared the air and he was done with that. He goes on, minds his own business. Now Ginto is doing reaction and I understand that. But there is a point in time where you have to understand that you don't, you have to know when to not cross the line. And we've seen where Ginto went from being a reactor to being a full-time stalker. You understand? Like he was doing stuff like when somebody when you see a super like you see a superstar a superstar and photographers want the best shot, so they will camp out at the person's gate, or they will do things, weird things. I saw even on the news the other day where this young man was even tracking someone of the, I think it was Elon Musk's plane. This young guy was doing all of that. So sometimes in today's world, you have to be careful what you do because you never know what's in people's mind. And this is the action that we've been seeing from Gintu. And then he came out to say that, well, Marwa is a public figure and he should know that people are going to do this, and this. And I laugh because no. Hi, Erica. I laughed because I'm saying that the way how I saw even Ginto himself came out after the court hearing, like a stalking madman, there was nothing that was making sense that was coming out of his mouth. Period. Nothing, absolutely nothing. The man was as angry can be, and just ranting a bunch of nonsense. Anywho, it was enough for me to understand that something went down that is going to now prohibit him from doing what he normally does best, and is to create, just to be carrying on his shenanigans. you know it was quite evident that after that court hearing he was prohibited from doing something, so he was pissed. Now his sister came out and she spoke on the matters that transpired in the court. I also heard her saying that um basically she never called the name, but basically saying that family is trying to copy him. So basically she's saying that Marwa and family is trying to copy Ginto. It's crazy. How in God? That's why I was saying that, this what she's saying is as if she's talking about a complete different person other than her brother. How or who in Marwa's family is ever trying to copy Ginto? It's crazy. It is really crazy. She was even saying that they want to eat off of his plate. She was talking about, she made reference to the Mr. Joseph situation, that it was Ginto first who was looking after Mr. Joseph, and why is this family now coming to take Mr. Joseph up? It is as if they are trying to set a trap for her brother and so on and so forth. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what nonsense is that. Um, I don't know what nonsense is that. No. We saw where Gintu took Mr. Joseph at one point in time, and then suddenly, blessings Doreen Wagwan. This is my second attempt at trying to come live. The internet was terrible before. Anywho, So we're here talking about how Gintu's sister came out lashing out at Marwa, that Marwa and family is trying to copy Gintu, and that they want to eat off of Gintu's plate. Now I'm seeing where she was also saying that everything that Gintu did with Mr. Joseph, they are there. The family is Marwa's family is there now trying to do the same. It is as if they're trying to set up Gintu. It's crazy. I don't know how. How would that fit anywhere there, or why? It don't make no sense to me. But it tells you, when you hear people reason like this, it tells you the state of mind and the type of people that you're dealing with. That these are the people that you have to, you have to look out and keep them at a distance. Always be watching them and keep them at a distance because it's crazy. I don't want to laugh. Okay, well, I guess you saw her video. Um, she was even begging for subscribers, like begging for subscribers. Please, please, please. They need to come to help them to resolve this issue. Now tell me in God's name, how can the subscribers come to help them resolve the issue? She's already said that Marwan family behaves as if they own the world. It's maddening. To think that even to listen to her is maddening. It's really maddening. And she sat there with ease. She sit down there with ease, talking all these crazy nonsense, knowing damn well that her brother was stalking the people, them parents. Everywhere the father turned, he was in some bushes taking photo, taking video. Everywhere the brother turned, even all the way down to Dimongo's site, he was in through the bushes, taking video and taking photos. So it's crazy, and she's going to pretend like she does not watch his videos and see the nonsense that he's doing. No, that's madness. Total madness. Now I was listening to her begging for the subscriber them to come. Please come. I don't know, guys. You need to come and help. You guys need to come and help us to make peace. Come and tell us what to do to make peace. No, I don't know if there will ever be any kind of peace, because the last time Ginto was arrested, or whatever he was arrested for, I don't even remember. What it was that happened again, Doreen, that he had got arrested for? I completely forgot. I completely forgot. When he got arrested the last time and he came out within a week and a half, he was back doing nonsense again. So he didn't hesitate. It's as if when content gets low, then he makes the ultimate choice of going back to do his shenanigans, or even worse. Kindly like the live, guys. I know some of you might be watching on the television and you don't know how to maneuver the buttons on the control. I really don't know how he's going to, or they're going to be able to make peace with this whole nonsense, because, and I call it nonsense because this is totally uncalled for. It is, all of this is unavoidable. It doesn't have to result into him being dragged before the court. No, it don't have to be like that. There's so much things that he can do in terms of, I mean, me know he's in a village and it's a struggle sometimes to find content. I know it can be a struggle sometimes to find content. You understand? But when me look on people like Royal Kim and those guys, look at Mayuguno. Gintu is as active, or probably even more active than Mayuguno. Gintu is a star in his own rights, as much as even. Okay. You mean the PMP meeting in a Green Jail? Okay. No, no, Baba. I never voted in my life. I've never voted in my life. I wish a lot of them luck. Yeah. I know that's what you mean. I know that's what you mean, but the phone have a way for do what it wants to do, especially if some of the letters are close to each other. When you think you type one thing, is something else that you type. It's something else that you type. Okay, okay. Yeah. This is the time when you this is the time when you are left to choose sides. I've never voted Doreen, and I don't want to ever, because for me, I understand. I understand. But for me, during the early years is when I migrated, so I never really even gotten the chance to say choose a side. Nah, I didn't get the chance. I didn't get the chance. Kind of like the live guys as you come in. Even though I'm not here for long, I just came back to say what I was saying and to leave it right here because I got disconnected from the first live. By the way, I was watching something today, right? We spoke about it yesterday. Doreen, was watching something yesterday with I mean earlier today with the situation with the phone, the little boy and the stolen phone. And I hope that Marwa would make the right decision. It just came to me. I hope he would make the right decision. I trust that he makes the right decision with the phone situation because that little boy, you know, he really did some wrong. He really did some wrong by stealing those phones from the guy who tried to help him. Hey, and I was completely right about the guy trying to get a shout out in for his channel. Apparently, apparently he has that channel over a year now and the channel hasn't been doing good. So he saw this opportunity to come and get a shout out. So he prefer to skip the phone money, but Marwa is insisting on getting him back the money that he paid for the phone. I hope he made the right decision. For me, I just feel like the money that he's using to deal with the house now, he should have just continued dealing with the house and forget about phone story until when he's done. And I hope the subscriber them advise him the right way. I don't hardly comment. I just watch from a distance because it's a crowded chat comment section once he goes on with over 3,000 people watching. It doesn't make sense unless you're going to be talking with people in the comment section. So definitely, and another thing, I really felt bad for Major K because Major K or Major K, whatever, Major when he I don't know if you saw him in the video. I don't know if anyone of you saw him in the video today when Marwa told him to not come on video. I don't know what your thoughts are on that one, telling him not to make any video here because he didn't come to help. Honestly, I am for team. I am for team. I'm for togetherness because then you're coming to highlight something that you were never a part of. But then again, was he ever called to come and help? Or maybe he was waiting for, maybe Maja was waiting for a special call But and it's not the first that Maja went there. I thought, me see a video before somewhere with Maja doing a video, or it was maybe Nasto. I felt bad for him though, honestly, when he was told, shout at, and told not to be filming anything. But it is what it is. Knowing Marwa, what you see is what you get. Well, go on, Angus. I'm about to close off right now because I'm winding down. It's minutes to 9. Greetings, greetings. I'm almost about to go off. I was on earlier, kind of weird. I was on earlier and the internet went down, so I just came back to finish what I was saying. Yeah, I was just here speaking about um I was just here speaking about the court case with Gintu's sister. Oh, oh my. Thank God for another day. And thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your support. I was just here talking about the court case that with Marwa and Gintu, and how Gintu's sister, oh Doreen, you just oh my God. Doreen, you just heard what I said. I said about the thing. Yeah, that was insulting, honestly. But if you know Marwa, what you see is what you're going to get. Offline. We're tired of telling him these things because you don't just hurl insult at somebody like that on live camera. And these are people who are your friends. These are people who are your friends, and you just insult them just like that. But it is what it is. For me, I never liked it, but it is what it is because it's already done. It's already done. And the fact that you're around him, like we watch him on a daily basis, by now we should know what he's capable of. And that one, yeah, it is what it is. Definitely. I felt bad for Maja because I saw him, like he stood there like he never knew what to do, and then he just walked across. It was in the background in the frame, and then he just walked across and disappeared. I was like, oh my God, that was insulting. That was insulting. Yeah, I guess I was telling you. Feel free to. You can probably watch it from the beginning. It's short. This live is short. It's like 23 minutes. 23 minutes. We're talking about the court case with Gintu, and the sister came today to talk about what happened in the courtroom, like briefly, like briefly. She was saying that they were sent home to make peace. They were told to go home and work it out, but she don't know how that is going to work out because that family believes like they own the world. So I was saying basically it's crazy the way how they think. Then if that's the way how they're thinking, that Marwa don't want peace and he feels like he owns the world. I know that Marwa would have been way over that by now because he's doing his own things. But because Ginto keeps pushing, then that like him dragging him to court was the last straw that broke the camel's back. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to happen. Um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about the whole situation because it was not long ago we saw where Ginto was arrested and released, and then he went back to do even worse. When he came back, it was even worse. Like I say, when he's desperate for content, he takes risks at all costs, and that's what I see, from my end. That's how I see him from my end. He doesn't matter. Today is today, and he gonna deal with it. He is going to deal with whatever is in front of him, and he doesn't matter what's going to come later. And then this thing about people running to bail him out every time he does these silly things that are totally avoidable. I just cannot get it. All those money that they're using to run to bail just for doing stupid entertainment. No, those kids that are in the hut that is sleeping on the ground. That, I mean, okay, so he says he's going to build a house for them next week. I can't wait for that project. These are the things that he should be doing. You understand? I would love to watch these kind of content. I'm telling you the honest truth. Oh, okay. Oh, you realize YouTube is even understanding your dialect, right? And guess YouTube understand what Junker mean. Oh, shuck. Yes, I came back. I came back, Marcia. The internet was messing up. I was in a particular section of the house, and it seems like the internet wasn't getting there, so it disconnected me. Kind of killed my vibes too. Because you know, when you start off to do something and then things just mess up. Yeah. Okay. Or for the entire day. For the entire day, I never had any electricity like that either. And it's summertime, so once it's summertime, it's Marcia, then people, kids home, and it's more consumption, it's more pressure on the generators. So Angus, I saw you say that peace. You didn't say peace, but that was the topic I was on. You said peace, it would never happen. What makes you think that peace would never come? Or who you think would never make peace come? That's my question. That's the big question to you this evening. What make you think that there would be no peace between both parties? I have my answer and I think I gave it already. But this one is for you, Angus. What makes you think that peace would never happen? Okay, okay, I get you, I get you, I get you. I get you. I get you. Yes, sir. Yeah, because to me, honestly, that me and you, we are on the same path because he was held, released, and went back to even doing worse. We saw where he upped the ante by going around the wall, standing up in front of the gate on a daily basis, like he was, in a like when you're reporting for work. So the gate was his office every day. He had to make it a point of duty to show up at the gate. Show up with the gate in the background. So he's at work. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, honestly, the sister is now begging for the subscribers. She's asking her subscribers, please help us. Please help us please help us. Show us how you think that we can make peace with them. So she's pleading with subscribers to show them the way that they can make peace with the other people them who think that they own the world. So according to her, Marwa and family believe that they own the world. But she's begging subscribers to please come and help them. Show them the way, how best they can go and make peace. Well, at least she's asking for help, because when people ask for help is they see that they can't manage this alone. That's true. He want to be in the he want to be the bigger. That is true. That is true. He wants to be the bigger person. That is true. That is true. But I was saying, at least she's trying to ask for help, because she see that they they're having some issues, they have problems, and they want help, which is good, is good. But outsiders won't be able to help them to mediate this one. She would have to sit her brother down and tell him, listen, man, I can't keep coming to the internet to be talking nonsense, knowing damn well that you go and provoke the people. Them. She just need to come up and talk the truth. She just need to come up and speak the truth because she know damn well that nobody at that place sees him. No, but imagine, look how far this guy would leave from to go over. Look how far he live, and he would leave from wherever he live, even though he goes to the fish pond. I don't even think no fish inside that pond because you don't see him feeding anything or cleaning anything. So the pond to me, they're just there. I don't see him maintaining the fish pond. You understand? So to me, because and then he's trying to prove a point. In my view, he's trying to prove a point. You know why I said that? He's trying to prove that he can still go anywhere he wants because normally he makes video like generally he would when he's not provoking Marwa, he would have just make his video from home or somewhere. But why is this guy so attached to that section? Like, I think that on a serious note, I believe he misses the villa. I believe he missed the work that he just being there under Marwa's in Marwa's presence. I think he misses the villa. Me not tell no lie. Angus was saying that Gintu did too much Mara and his family. That would not happen. So he's yeah, yes. He's just damn miserable and like to me once things doesn't how I see this guy like once things does not work in his favor, he's going to make sure that you are tormented for the rest of your life. You shall see him and you will remember his name. You know, the kind of vibes. So I was saying that he's now making it a point of duty of it like he's making it a point of duty to be at the fish pond every video since the court date, since the court case finished. You notice that he's sitting at the fish pond. Now I don't think there's no fish in that. I don't see him maintaining that pond unless he maintains it off camera. But I don't see no activity going on there. I don't see him cleaning anything. I don't see him cleaning anything. That's all I'm saying. So why are you like I mean he could go anywhere he wants to go, right? What I'm saying is why are you lightering in a sense. We can't even say lighter because it is he has a business or he was doing some kind of business there. So I can't even use the term lightering. But I'm going to use it anyway. Why is he lightering at the fish pond every day since the court case ended? You understand what I'm saying? So to me, I sincerely believe he misses the villa and all of what he's doing. All that you see him doing, guys, it is just him sincerely struggling to force himself to be in that area, in that environment. So he has to be in that location to make his story. The environment has to be his backdrop on a daily basis for his story for his story to go out. Like, I don't know if you call this what's the word? What's the name for this kind of behavior? He have a name. This guy is literally like fixated on the environment. I don't want to say on the family. At this point, I want to say fixated on the environment. Exactly. Exactly. But um apparently they were given orders to go home and make it and work on it. Like you know how it is in those kind of culture. They would be told to go home as villagers, go home and figure it out. Because she said that the sister was saying that the I don't know if the judge it was or the OECS chief, the OECS chief was saying that they have a lot of energy, plus they have money. That was her words. You have a lot of energy and you guys have money. You have the resources. Why don't you make things like basically use your resources for good and stop wasting time? Those were her exact words, that they're wasting time. Why are they wasting all this time? No. Who is the they? I don't know. I don't know who could, because any time wasted right there, it would have been Gintu wasted Marwa time in a sense, because if I was Marwa, I wouldn't want him near me. Me neither. Me neither. He's unpredictable. At this point, he's giving unpredictable, because the fixation that he has, forget about fish pond, the fixation that he has with the guy and the guy's life and the environment is crazy. No telling what what next. Don't tell him what next. I was about to say what he's capable of. It best me say that and done. He said Kenya got no. In Jamaica, no judge will tell someone to go home and make. No, sir. No, sir. They would have had to come up with a decision, and a plausible one. Either there will be a restraining order, either somebody going to be slapped with a suit, some kind of charges for stalking, or something. Something would have to happen. But it's because of the culture. It's the culture and the tribes. The tribes is the culture. That is the issue, because even the other day with the road, you see what happened. With the road, you see what happened. They were told to go and sort it out locally, like amongst themselves, because they are one. They all of them living in the village. Go figure it out. It's crazy, because this is why they go always end up in saga continuously. By the way, I heard this afternoon that is Matiko was beaten over the chicken saga. I heard that Matiko was beaten over the chickens that he sold. Like maybe he sold somebody some chicken or something, some story. The eye, the injury at his in by his eyes. Like I heard it was from a beating. That village full of drama can done. That village is filled with drama can done. Hey. Like guys, on this channel, on this channel, it's different from the podcast. This is like how I just relax, be cozy and chit chat with you guys as everybody wind down. You understand? So you would hear background noise, you will hear things. It's not gonna be the everyday 9 to 5 podcast. This is just up close and personal. Oh, I never know about that, Doreen. I never know he was beaten. This afternoon, I heard the story. Look, it's crazy. I saw the thumbnail because it's like a couple days now I don't be watching Davy because I don't have the time. So I don't be watching Davy. But then I saw it on somebody's channel this afternoon that he was beaten over the chickens. But and the chickens were given to him. So if he's oh, well, they were given to him, so why would they beat him for his own chicken? Why would they beat him for his own chickens that were given to him? Oh my god. I saw the thumbnail on David's channel with the cloth over his eyes, and then um I thought it was like some bike accident or something. The last I remember I saw um the other guy saying that they got some injury. What's his name? Brian. That was the last I remember seeing. But then I heard that he, Matiko, got beaten up over chicken story. Oh my god. It's crazy. It is crazy. Hey, listen, right? All I can say before I jump off of this live, all I can say before I jump off this live is I don't know what will happen to Gintu, meaning how the story will work out. I guess he will continue doing his content. Well, it's obvious that he's confused right now. He's very confused, and he's on a what you call it now, retaliation mode. He's on a retaliation. He's in or on retaliation mode right now. You could see the anger in the guy's face. He's mad because it seems like he feels confined. He can't carry out his actions. So he's pissed. But for him, all I can say is Marwa need to just keep looking out. Just keep watching seriously. Um, Not that I know that Marwa is not afraid of Gintu, but it's best to take precaution in these kind of instance because you never know. You never know. Oh, Doreen was saying he said he sold the chickens and Davy went back for the. So he sold them and Davy went back for them. OMG. No, sir. No, sir. But honestly, it doesn't matter what. There's an old saying that bad habits die hard, and it is so true because if he cannot get the money to go and buy the alcohol, he's going to do things. Either he's going to sell stuff from the house, sell his clothes, sell his phone, sell his shoes, whatever. He's going to do what he has to do to get that alcohol. Um, oh my God. Wow. Whoa. Sorry, sis. Marcia. It's because of the load, on the generator. So this it will just keep going on and off. This it happens in August, in summertime, and then in December time. That's when you find that a lot of consumption goes higher, and even the electricity bill goes higher. It's not the weather. I don't think it's the weather. It's the time. It's the time of year. It's the time of year because even here, where I am, we have the same issue. And ever since I was growing up, I can remember when it touched August time and December time, every minute the power go off. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, because I lost since I moved to this apartment. I lost two television. I lost two TV just for the same nonsense. Even I have them in the even the bulbs will just start to go high, bright, 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 and then they get dim. Even the fans will go bright, I mean go loud. They will just speed up and then they slow down. So it's like you'll have a power surge and then it slows down. It's crazy. Three times in a flash. Ay ay ay. So you're in the darkness right now. Hey, Sister Marcia, you're in darkness right now. Oh my God, that is not good. Sorry. For me, it was the most of the day today. So me and my daughter just camp out on the porch, but I was cooking. I was cooking, and it actually gave me the opportunity to get some good breeze because outside was nice and cool, but inside was baking hot because then the heat from the stove, the stove, hey, it was hell inside here. So I stayed. We camp out on the porch until the power came back. Then we returned inside. Came back inside. Anyway, guys, I did like 45 minutes, and I normally hate to go over 40 because on the replay, most people don't really watch more than 5 6 minutes on the replay. So I hate to do lengthy content like this. I mean, I'm talking to you guys and you're being interactive, but the replay, most people don't watch a lot. Um, what do you think about the village? Really need to move on. Yeah. Okay. So honestly, my take. Are you speaking of the village in its entirety, or just the scenario that we were speaking about earlier? Because for me, I will jump off this live right now. Um, are you speaking about the entire village or just the one scenario with Gintu? Okay. So for me, honestly speaking, I'm responding to Angus. Okay, no bad weather. We're not even getting rains. Yeah, for Angus, we were on the same page. I did say that we were on the same page. Basically, that's just how I see it. As I was saying, I honestly don't see where that is solvable because Gintu is gonna go back to being his old self when he's not able to find content. He's going to get desperate and do the same thing, like what he did before when he was released, and he went straight into about a week and a half after, even less than that. He went right back into the same content, and it was even worse. This time around, we saw where he began a new tactics by prowling like somebody about like some wild animals. You understand? So I don't see where, for me, Marwa is not studying this guy. Marwa is doing his own things, but Ginto is making a point to go there, and show up like when somebody going into the office, going to work, and they reported. He's making it a point to go and do videos from the man gate and this kind of stupidness. Now, this will irate anybody. And believe me, he's going to go back and do that because the more I look on the village in terms of content wise, he is going to have to, if he's really, if his hands are tied and he's really unable to go back at making those crazy moves, he's really, in order for him to make a name for himself, he's really going to have to either delve into kind of projects, like maybe not even the fish pond because that not say nothing right now. He's gonna have to delve into some kind of projects. But you see, the problem is, it seems like whenever there is no, so you said no. I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so, Angus. Sad to say. But I'm seeing where think when, because remember the house, he's still not done yet. I mean, I don't know if he has everything that he needs, but he's still not done yet. He still has to eat. He was showing where he has to build a perimeter wall and blah 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 blah. So he still has things to do. And if he does not give entertainment, nobody will really be supporting him. He has to carry on with the show. You see, this is where everything mash up, you know. You remember the last time when he just started building the house? People had unsubscribed from his channel when he stopped reacting on Marwa. I don't know if you were watching him at that time, but people unsubscribed because he told them that he's no longer. Some pressure was on him, eh? Because there's a trick in the trade where you stay silent for a little while, and some people will pity you and support you. That's the trick. So he did it. He found it out and he did it. And so he was preaching that he's not gonna do no reaction. He's done with reaction. Da 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 da. But then people started unsubscribing. So he made a video one day. I don't care. Okay, you can go ahead and unsubscribe. Da, 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 da. But I said I'm resigned from that thing and da 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 da. I'm done with this thing. I'm done. But we know damn well that no, it was a trick. Mogesi did the same thing too. So they knew what games they were playing, and it was to lay low, go quiet, and people will work with you, because some people really don't want, some people really prefer them quiet, don't build their houses, because most people see them as they really need help. Or some of the people will see them as, oh, this one here really need help. And maybe because he's inspired by Marwa, why he's out here fighting him. So let's help them so they can have something too, to feel like somebody. And that is where they would get some support. But then once that support dries up, bro, they're going to go right back to being they will go right back to being exactly what he's been right now. It's the same thing with Mogesi. The support stopped and the house, it stopped. It stopped. You understand? It stopped. So honestly, like I said, I was leaving. Honestly, I don't see changes. I see him, going off and coming back and getting worse. I don't really like to speak doom and gloom, but it's a pattern. It's the pattern that he has. It's just a pattern. And as I was saying earlier, that unless he immerses himself in some projects, you're saying I think we'll have to just sit back and watch the space with him. Unless he immerses himself in some full-time projects, one after the other, and stay committed to them and don't dry up when the monies stop coming. Try to seek help other ways. Just have some, tenacity. Because, see, he was dealing with Mr. Joseph, and he dropped Mr. Joseph like a hot pot of cake and went on running here, there, and everywhere to other people, you know, running like crazy to other people. You understand? And Mr. Joseph was there struggling. He was fighting for the water not to go in Mr. Joseph's house. And whatever transpired, then he disappeared and went elsewhere. Let's see what's going to happen with this project that he's about to start. Because I saw him talking to the chief, not the chief, whatever his name, the leader of the village for that side where the kids, the one where the kids are sleeping in the mud hut. He got some kind of assistance to help the kids. I don't know if it's full on, but I know he bought them bed mattresses. And okay, you're saying no rehabilitation. Indeed. Yeah, so he bought them mattresses, and I heard him said he was going to do some kind of building for them. Just a muddy house or something for the parents to be able to stay in. And I just hope that he can seriously attach himself to some projects and no hanky panky, no shenanigans, and just do what him have to do, and keep himself out of trouble again, because it took some time this time around for people to put the money together. People was having resistance. I even overheard Nairobi teacher telling some people, telling his subscribers to show Gintu some tough love. And I was like, huh? Okay. That show him some tough love. Show him some tough love. You understand, guys? Some tough love. And I'm like, okay. It took a little while. People were resisting. People were resisting. I saw so many comments on his comment section. Like people had just had enough of the bull crap. Even though I don't know which side some of the things them were coming from. I'll tell you the honest truth. Yeah, exactly. Try not to corner. That is just the whole problem. That is just the whole problem, because I even saw where they were saying that, but you know how these people are. Where they were saying, I think his Max One was saying that the sister was forcing Max One to make a video. Max One, no, not Max One, Masubo, forcing Masubo to make a video about the charges, the fees for the charges. So they they call a big price. They call a big price because they wanted some money. And these people even have the heart to come out here sitting down and talking and trying to blame other people for their own problems. After they're scheming like crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't understand. But anyway, each to his own. They run their own show, and I will continue to run mine. I will continue to run mine. Anyway, it was a pleasure chatting with you guys. I've copped some 57 minutes and counting. To the 11 of you guys on the live, thank you for the 10 likes. One of the likes missing, but that's okay. Come for us. We too far. We too far from him right now. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Oh, you're seeing 12 likes. I don't know. Yeah, YT have a way to do some things. So I might be seeing a delay. And you are seeing in real time. So most likely it's my internet that is cornering. Remember, I was booted off before, Sis Marcia. I was booted off before. Yeah, okay, Angus. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was booted off before, so my internet corner. Sister Marcia says she see 12 likes. I see 11 now because Angus liked. Anyway, somebody went and unlike now. I don't know who it is. I ain't able. I'm not able. Anywho, whatever it is what it is. Thank you guys. So to the person who hit the thumbs button a while ago, you unliked the video. You did not like it. You unliked it. So let me just jump off right now. Okay. Thank you. Now I see the 12 likes. So thank you for that. Let me just jump off, guys. It was really a pleasure. I don't understand. Yeah, it's giving me some crazy numbers here, Sister Marcia. Thank you for the update. Let me just go off now and leave you guys. I hope the power come back on for you, Marcia, soon. Hope the power come back on for you soon. Anyway, I just want to say that I'll be here like in the evenings time like now, or sometimes maybe a little earlier. It depends. Once I get to watch videos and I have any updates, I will come back and we will chit chat here just like this in the evening. Once everybody is calm and quiet, wind down and chilling, we will come back and chit chat just like this. On this channel, I say, we do things a little more intimate than the podcast itself. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna turn on the camera and do my vlog and do my regular reactions here. I will, but whenever I come like this hour, It simply means that I will come this way. So look out for me in the evenings as long as I have health and strength. For I will come to you guys. So you can look out for me in the evenings. If nobody else is on, if I see somebody else is premiering that I share the same audience with, like Mora, Zach, or anybody, once they're on, I will not come. But if nobody is on the floor, then I will be here with you guys, catching up on the day's events. All right. It can't wait so the power come back. Lord, sir, I can tell you. I'm happy that it came back on because it's really nice to be, in the dark like that. Hey, I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, let me bounce. I have now officially done an hour, which I said I wasn't going to do. It's all right. So let's do this tomorrow, God's willing, and I'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the evening. Peace. Wanna walk good, and God bless. Yes, Marcia. Good night. Good night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.